The Silent Symphony. Decoding body language in modern etiquette. In an age where communication often occurs through screens and texts, the subtle cues we send through our bodies have become more critical than ever. Body language is the unspoken dialogue that reveals our true feelings, intentions, and social dynamics. Understanding these nonverbal signals can transform your interactions, whether you're networking at a gala or having a casual chat over coffee. It's time to explore how body language shapes our relationships and influences first impressions. The invisible script of communication. Your posture, eye contact, and facial expressions form a silent script that speaks volumes before a single word is spoken. These unconscious behaviors reveal emotions, confidence levels, and even cultural backgrounds without uttering a sound. Research shows that up to 93% of communication effectiveness comes from nonverbal elements rather than verbal ones. This means your handshake strength, head tilt, or foot tapping could determine business deals or personal connections. Eye contact, sustained but respectful gaze builds trust, while avoiding direct stare-downs prevents discomfort. In many cultures, prolonged eye contact signifies dominance, whereas others view it as disrespect. Posture. Slouched shoulders convey disinterest or low self-esteem, while upright posture exudes confidence and openness. A slight forward lean during conversation indicates engagement and interest. Facial expressions. Micro-expressions lasting less than half a second can expose hidden emotions. Smiling genuinely engages cheek muscles, creating what psychologists call the Duchenne smile, a sign of authentic happiness. A relaxed arm position across the chest may signal defensiveness or closed-mindedness. Crossed legs can indicate comfort or conversational readiness depending on culture and context. Nervous habits like fidgeting or excessive blinking might suggest anxiety or dishonesty. Mirroring. The art of subconscious connection. Unconsciously imitating another person's gestures creates immediate rapport and trust. When two people mirror each other's postures, they experience increased liking and cooperation. This phenomenon works because mirroring activates similar neural pathways in both individuals, fostering a sense of familiarity and connection. Studies show that salespeople who subtly mimic their clients close deals faster. Synchronizing movements, copying someone's hand movements, sitting positions, or speech patterns can create psychological harmony. However, overt imitation appears insincere or creepy when done intentionally. Differentiating intentional versus natural mirroring. True mirroring happens spontaneously within seconds after meeting someone. Forced repetition feels awkward and undermines authenticity. Applying in social settings, at dinner parties or meetings, notice natural mirroring between participants. Skilled hosts unconsciously match guests' body language to build warmth and inclusivity. The cultural tapestry of nonverbal signals. What constitutes polite behavior varies dramatically across cultures. A gesture considered friendly in one region may be offensive elsewhere, making cross-cultural awareness essential. In some Asian countries, bowing is a formal greeting expressing respect, while in Middle Eastern nations, touching hands symbolizes trust building. Understanding these nuances prevents unintentional offenses. Personal space zones. Americans typically maintain 4 feet of distance during conversations, while Mediterraneans prefer closer proximity. Invading someone's comfort zone can cause stress or irritation. Tactile gestures. Handshakes are common in Western cultures, but in Japan, a slight bow suffices. Avoid physical touch unless culturally appropriate, especially in conservative societies. Interpreting silence. Some cultures value silence as thoughtful reflection, while others see it as rudeness. Knowing when to speak versus let pauses breathe makes conversations smoother. Power dynamics revealed through posture. Bodily positioning communicates authority, submission, or equality in professional and social settings. Open postures invite collaboration, while closed stances suggest resistance. Expansive posturing. Occupying more space with wide-legged stance or open arms conveys confidence and control. Leaders often adopt such positions to assert influence naturally. Closed stance. Folding arms tightly or slouching down physically shields vulnerability. While sometimes protective, it can also appear defensive or dismissive, PowerShell position. Sitting with legs crossed at the knee facing outward demonstrates openness, while crossing ankles inward signals receptiveness to new ideas or suggestions. Eyes up/down. Looking slightly above someone's eyes suggests superiority, while maintaining equal eye level promotes parity. Adjusting gaze height appropriately respects hierarchy norms. The unseen storytellers. Facial muscles and emotions. Your face tells stories beyond words through micro-expressions and muscle movements. Even trained professionals struggle to suppress genuine emotional responses completely. Smiles. A full grin involving mouth corners and cheeks differs from a forced smile limited to lips alone. Authentic smiles correlate with positive outcomes in negotiations and relationships. Frowns. Raised eyebrows combined with downturned mouths express confusion, while furrowed brows convey concentration or worry. Recognizing these variations improves empathy. Eyebrows. Raising eyebrows questions something, lowering them signals suspicion, and arching them expresses surprise. Mastering these subtleties enhances interpersonal skills. Eyes. Widened pupils show interest, narrowed eyes detect threats, and rapid blinking betrays nervousness. Observant communicators pick up on these clues effortlessly. Hand gestures. The universal language hands serve as powerful tools for emphasis, reassurance, or deception. Their movements complement spoken messages and reinforce key points effectively. Open palms. Showing palms upward invites discussion and displays honesty. Conversely, palm-down gestures attempt to command attention or impose authority. Pointing fingers. Direct finger pointing seems aggressive, using whole hand motions instead softens directives. This nuance affects how instructions are received. Touching face. Rubbing temples indicates frustration, covering mouth hides embarrassment, and touching nose suggests doubt. These subconscious actions reveal inner states. Gestural pacing. Matching hand movement speed with speech tempo increases clarity. Too fast overwhelms listeners, too slow loses engagement, finding balance matters most. Proxemics. The science of personal space. How close we stand to others significantly impacts comfort levels and perceived intimacy. Respectful distances vary by relationship type and cultural background. Intimate distance, less than 18 inches, allows whispering or kissing. Reserved mainly for romantic partners and family members. Personal distance, 18 inches to 4 feet, suits friends and colleagues. Crossing this threshold unexpectedly may feel intrusive or inappropriate. Social distance, 4 to 12 feet, accommodates public speaking or classroom settings. Maintaining this range ensures everyone feels included without encroaching privacy. Public distance, over 12 feet, separates strangers or formal situations. Useful for lectures, presentations, or initial encounters requiring professionalism. Verbal and nonverbal harmony. When words align perfectly with body language, credibility soars. Mismatches create confusion and erode trust instantly. Consistency strengthens persuasive power immensely. Matching tone. Speaking softly while standing tall projects calm assurance, whereas shouting from seated position sounds desperate. Align vocal volume with physical presence. Emphasizing points. Nodding head while stating agreement reinforces sincerity. Pausing before important statements lets gravity settle around impactful messages. Managing disagreements. Crossed arms with lowered voice signals disagreement. Respectfully, whereas raised voices and flailing limbs escalate conflict unnecessarily. Nonverbal reinforcement. Using hand gestures to illustrate complex ideas clarifies meaning better than verbal-only explanations. Visual aids enhance comprehension drastically. Reading between the lines. Advanced techniques. Mastering advanced reading involves noticing clusters of signs rather than isolated indicators. Patterns emerge when observing multiple nonverbal cues simultaneously. Micro-expressions. Fleeting facial twitches exposing true emotions occur involuntarily. Training oneself to catch these requires focused observation practice daily. Body language sequencing. Notice how gestures follow certain orders. Head nod precedes a smile, then shoulder shrug indicates uncertainty. Interpreting sequences provides deeper insight. Environmental cues, background noise affecting alertness, lighting influencing mood perception, and room layout shaping interaction styles, all contribute indirectly yet importantly. Contextual awareness, same action might mean different things based on situation. Crossed arms could signify coldness at work but protection at home. Always consider surroundings carefully. Building better relationships through awareness. Increased body language awareness leads to stronger connections, improved understanding, and enhanced communication quality overall. Conscious application transforms ordinary interactions into meaningful exchanges. Active listening, leaning forward slightly shows attentiveness, while matching breathing rhythms synchronizes energy levels. These small acts demonstrate deep care towards others. Vulnerability sharing, exposing minor insecurities through hesitant gestures fosters mutual trust gradually. People relate better when seeing shared human frailties. Empathetic responses, mirroring anxious postures comforts distressed individuals naturally. Reflecting emotions verbally plus physically creates healing environments easily. Respecting boundaries, noticing when someone withdraws physically helps avoid pushing further. Giving space when needed maintains healthy relational balances wisely. Conclusion: body language forms the foundation upon which all successful communications rest. By mastering its intricacies, we unlock doors to richer relationships and more effective interactions every day. Practice observing and adjusting your own nonverbal signals mindfully. With consistent effort, you'll cultivate exceptional social intelligence that elevates both personal and professional spheres profoundly.